million miles away. Yeah, I'm already gone. Just
this video finna be so informal, and let me tell you why. I was gonna record this video in like a couple of days, but so many of you in the comments on that clothing haul keep asking me about the weight loss video, and my good boo who comments just about on everything, Erica Thompson. Hey girl, I know you watching. She just commented and said, I'm gonna keep bugging you about this weight loss video. Where is it? So I said, let me come on here and film. Y'all, I just got home from work. They made teachers go in today. I was actually about to do my little press on nails. And I said, let me come on here and record this video. That's why the camera's shaking. Shut up, girl. I ain't got no tripod or nothing. So it's just my arm. That's why I keep shifting, because my arms, they getting weak from holding this phone. So I want to talk about my weight loss a little bit. To be honest with you, like, my weight was never an issue for me for a long time, especially as like a child and through high school, because my parents poured into me so much and just made me feel like, you cute, like, and I appreciate my parents for that, and they made me feel like I was good enough. My weight didn't really, I noticed that I was, you know, pleasantly plump till I went to college, because shit, people going to economics class walking around in a string bikini, a thong, and there I am in my Goodwill, you know, cat shirt, you know what I'm saying? So I guess, sorry, my phone died. I guess that's why, let me give my charger. Shut up, you know I ain't never prepared. I guess that's when, hold on, my weight began to like really, like, I noticed it in college, but it really still didn't matter. So fast forward, I graduated from Alcorn. I went to law school, went to grad school, all that stuff. And without getting too much detail, in 2009, I got in a very, very unhealthy relationship. It was unhealthy physically and mentally. The physical abuse, like, I'm not downplaying the physical abuse, but the mental abuse was like on a whole new level, y'all. So it broke me, and I got really, really, really big. I had a miscarriage in 2011. So I was just in a sucky place. Fast forward to 2016, I had my second miscarriage, and it went bad, okay? And both of my sons, I think about them on a daily basis. Like, when I say daily. So if you are a woman that suffered from miscarriage and people say, you know, you will never freaking get over it. What you do is it just gets easier to get out of bed. That's why I love my students so much, you know, because they're amazing. Well, anyway, y'all, I say all this to say, when my second miscarriage in August of 2016, that was also the death of a relationship. So I was in a dark place, because if I told you what happened in that relationship, you would swear I was telling a Lifetime movie. Like, you wouldn't believe me. And me and him we might record a video on that one day, but it was bad. Anyway, I saw to say, me and him stopped talking, and y'all, for a year, that was in August of 2016, for a year, I said, bump people. I don't want to date nobody. I'm fixing to date myself. I'm fixing to fall in love with myself. And I say all that to say, y'all, I truly fell in love with myself. I took myself on so many dates. And when I say dates, I give you two examples. I flew myself to Portugal by myself for Thanksgiving. Y'all, one time I was in here laying on my couch, and just go to this weight gain. Y'all, I was laying on my couch one time, and I was watching Diners, Drive-In, and Dives, and it was a hamburger joint in Chicago. I'm trying to remember what that was called. Y'all, that same day I went to the airport, booked a ticket, flew to Chicago, ate the hamburger, and came back. Y'all, I fell in love with myself, and that was the best thing that could have happened to me, because for those two past relationships, they were very toxic. And I didn't realize that I didn't love myself, and that is why I allowed them to treat me as horribly as they did, okay? Even with that relationship, the last one that I had, the guy told me that I was attractive one time in our whole time dating. I ain't trying to be funny. We remember it vividly. It was all white party. And I remember I used to say, like, you never tell me that I'm attractive. And he would say, you know you're attractive, but it ain't nothing like hearing it from the person that you with. So, y'all, from that horrible relationship, y'all, I just fell in love with myself. I spent time with myself. I purposely did not date because I had to have a come to Jesus honest moment with who I am and being okay with who I am. I say all to say, I was living my best life, y'all, but I gained about, what did I go from? I went from 169. Y'all, I shot up to 209 pounds, which it was happy weight. I don't regret the weight because I made some good memories with myself. You know what I'm saying? Like going to Madrid, going to Paris, all these dates that I took myself on. But I gained a lot of weight. So what I began to do was fad diet. Like I did the whole no carbs. And to be honest with you, when I first did the keto diet, y'all, I cut out all carbs. You know, you're supposed to stay under 20 carbs. Y'all, I would not go over 10 carbs a day. And I was doing extreme cardio. And I want to say, y'all, when I did that keto diet, I went from like 200 pounds. I had dropped down all the way to about 170. But I was miserable the whole time. Y'all, when I say miserable, what made me realize I was miserable is my students started to notice, like, Ma, you okay? Like, you need a snack? I was miserable. And I knew that was something that I couldn't do for the rest of my life. And I gained that weight back. This is how I have been able, if you're trying to get to, like, where the weight loss part? Here you are, 6 minutes, 10 seconds. This is what changed my life. My ex that y'all hear me talk about, who I absolutely love and I always will, he's into fitness. His fitness journey would blow your mind because he was at 300 pounds and he has naturally dropped down. He has lost so much weight, so much so that he's been on Yahoo, Men's Health, Men's Fitness, and all of this stuff. So when I went to him, I said, Robert, like, I really want to lose this weight and what do I need to do? And he said, Jessica, it's not a magic pill. You got to stop them fad diets. It's nothing fancy. He said, what you need to do is watch how many calories you take in. And so I say, well, Robert, I don't eat that much. And he said to me, oh, you'd be surprised how much you eat. You just don't like pay attention. So what he told me to do is he told me to track the amount of calories that I take in. Now I don't have to do it really because I can tell if I'm overeating. But he said, download MyFitnessPal, and anything you put in your mouth, even if it's a stick of gum, scan it in. He said, when you see how many calories you are taking in, you need to make sure you are burning just as much calories, doing cardio, weight training. I hadn't done the weight training thing he does, but I have that pink treadmill that y'all always see. And I try to do cardio. And I just walk. I try to do it at a brisk pace, though, like from 3 miles up. I try to 3 miles per hour and up. I try to walk at least 3 miles, 3 to 4 days a week. And for me, it's easy because this treadmill is right here in front of my TV. So I just turn on Netflix and I just watch my calories. The reason why this weight is coming off the way it is and the reason why I'm able to maintain it is because, y'all, I don't deprive myself. What I mean by that is I absolutely, y'all know I'm country. Hell, y'all hear this accent, Mississippi. I love soul food. One of my most favorite things that I love is rice. Y'all, I can eat white rice by itself with gravy, red eye gravy, jambalaya, gumbo. I love rice. On that keto diet, I couldn't have it. That's why I was acting a complete fool, threatening to hit my students, which I still hit them now, but that's here no there. Robert said, Jessica, don't deprive yourself of that because or you going to live the rest of your life not eating rice. And I was like, no. He said, so why are you doing that? He said, if you have it, just realize what your particular amount of calories are that you can have. And, you know, you got to stay under that and burn calories. Doing that, you'll realize that there are certain things that you don't want to waste your calories on. For instance, you'll start thinking stuff like, damn, I only got this many calories I can have. Do I really want to drink my calories by having this root beer? Or do I want to eat my calories? So you start cutting stuff out, okay? Something else, y'all, I'm not going to lie. Now that I've been dieting, I've fallen in love with foods that, y'all, I never would have eaten. Y'all know something that I'm pretty much addicted to now that I can eat every day? Mushrooms. And I know that sounds crazy, but y'all, I can eat them every day. A lot of my favorite foods I'm still able to eat, like collard greens. Y'all, but y'all know I'm country. I don't use no fork. This is your fork, okay? My grandma say, use your fingers. Or cornbread. You can eat as much as that you want. You got to find something that works for you. The one thing that I would tell you is if you are getting ready to start a diet, Before you start restricting yourself, like, oh my God, I can't have rice, I can't have pasta, I can't have bread. Ask yourself, can you live that way for the rest of your life? If you cannot, don't do that. What has worked for me, and I started getting serious with this around the end of February, beginning of March. And when I started, I was at 209. When I weighed in today, I was at 171. So I've lost a significant amount of weight, and y'all, I am not miserable. Like, I eat rice if I want to. I have a snowball if I want to. Like, I do what I'm supposed to do, but I track it down to like I said, like the gum that I eat. But I also, like, I know I got to get my rump up and get on this treadmill. You got to find some cardio that works for you too. Like, the treadmill might not be for you. Just like the elliptical, hell no. That's an instrument of the devil. I will never get on an elliptical. That ain't for me, but this treadmill is. Like my sister, she doesn't like the treadmill, but she loves to do Zumba because she loves to dance. Just get up and get moving. Like, if I find myself just sitting on this couch being lethargic, I say, okay, Jessica, you need to get up and like do half a mile. You ain't got to do 3 miles a day. Since I didn't start there, it was more like 1/4 of a mile, period. Okay. Just get up, get moving, and literally monitor what you eat. I cannot stress to you enough though. Y'all, them fad diets, unless you can do that for the rest of your life, it's going to come back. I'm a living testimony. Something else that people have asked me is, what is my weight loss goal? I used to have this magic number in my head of 160. But y'all, I really don't have a number anymore. For me, it's about how I feel and how I look at my clothes, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't have a magic number, because even me at the weight that I am now, you could take other people the same weight and our bodies look completely different. So I would also say that, like, get that number out your head. Like, oh, I want to be 150 pounds. Like, like, you get to a point to where you want to feel healthy and good about yourself. Trying to see if there's something else I missed. Y'all ask me when I work out, what do I eat? The only thing I will say is, for me, like, I gotta have a lot of protein. Let me go in my kitchen and get it. Shut up, girl. You ain't got nothing to do. Let me go get it. I'm a huge coffee drinker, right? So for me, my coffee, I used to like to have creamer and sugar in it, which I now mentally say, just you don't want to waste your calories on like drinking coffee. Y'all, let me show y'all what I have found. That if you're a coffee drinker, I recommend that you go get these because of the nutrition on them. And y'all, they are so freaking good. They are by, if I can get it, ooh, fire, Premier Protein. And they are in the cafe latte flavor. Where is the camera? Oh, can y'all see that? And y'all, the nutrition on this will blow your mind. This entire shake is only 160 calories. It only has 5 carbs, but it has 2 grams of fiber, so it's really 3 net carbs, and the fat is only 3 grams of fat. And y'all, I swear to you, this tastes so good. I can drink this straight, but sometimes what I'll do, because sometimes I'll be in the mood for a frap, I'll put this in a blender with some ice. You talk about good. Do I want to show y'all the inside of my fridge, how I flip the camera? Okay, I'll show y'all. Another thing, I love pepperoni. Strawberries, you can have as many strawberries as you want, sis. Strawberries, I eat a lot of. You see my collard greens. I eat greens every day. Y'all remember I said mushrooms? Look at all them mushrooms in my doggone drawer. Y'all see that? I can eat mushrooms every day. Something else, like you'll start making decisions. Like, I love sour cream, but then he told me, Jessica, look at the calorie difference between regular sour cream and light sour cream. And y'all, it blew my mind. And it tastes the same. So that is one. Oh, this something I'm still trying to break myself from. I ain't there yet. Mentally, I ain't there yet to where I'm gonna give up wine. Something else that I'll have, and it's more expensive and it's hard to find, but I love cheese too. But the fat-free cheese, it tastes just the same, but you know, your calories are so much different. I love whipped cream. I throw this on blueberries and strawberries. For 2 tablespoons, it's only 15 calories. And it's the Walmart brand. It's only 15 calories, 1 carb, and 1 gram of fat. period. So I put this on like strawberries. I put this on blueberries. I also put these on, or that on something else that I've recently discovered, because I got a horrible like sweet tooth sometimes. So sometimes this is when I'm treating myself. I had these rice cakes, these caramel rice cakes, y'all, and they are really good. For one cake, it's 50 calories, no fat, but it's 11 carbs in it. So I gotta watch myself, because my ass will sit there and eat a whole sleeve. So I have to, limit myself, like willpower. But those are really good. What I got in this freezer? What else do I eat? Oh, I love ice cream, and I refuse to deprive myself. I get the Bluebell, no sugar added, which I like this better than the light, because Robert explained to me that this still has sugar in it. They just don't put any. It's the natural sugars that like come from milk. They just don't put like additional sugar on top of it, like with the regular Bluebell. So for 2/3 of a cup, it's 110 calories, 4 grams of fat, and 24 carbs. But it has 6 grams of fiber. Do the math. I'm a history teacher, so this is I love this no sugar added Bluebell. Something else that I loved as a kid, y'all, I love push-ups. I remember the flip stuff. Y'all know I'm cheap though. I got the Walmart brand, and they are really good. For one of these, it's only 80 calories and no fat. So you just gotta find stuff that works for you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like the eggs, you see this freezer full of cauliflower rice? That's because he eat that shit. I ain't gonna eat that. Guess what I eat? The regular rice. And I mean, I know that's not good for me, but am I gonna deprive myself? No. I ain't finna eat no darn gumbo with no cauliflower rice. You know what I'm saying? So I say all this to say, find stuff that makes you happy. Fall in love with yourself as you are now, because you need to realize that you are worthy now. You are worthy to be loved. You are worthy to go get them clothes now. Don't wait. Stop doing that. Oh, I'm gonna wait till I lose some weight before I go shopping. No. The you that you are now deserves the makeup and the clothes. Celebrate yourself along the way. Fall in love with yourself. That's the other thing, y'all. That's the biggest thing that I've learned from this. At the end of the day, if you like me, all I got is me. You know what I'm saying? So I tell myself that I'm beautiful. I tell myself, Jessica, like, show out. You're doing good. As a society, what we begin to do is, if somebody pours into themselves like that, we say, oh, she full of herself. He full of herself. You damn skippy. You need to be full of yourself. Okay? Not to knock the next person, just to build yourself up. Adjust your own crown. I ain't got to dim nobody else's light to make my light shine. Okay? But build yourself up. Fall in love with yourself. A lot of us, we don't even know who we are. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I am 53. Okay, y'all know I'm really 35. Do y'all know how long it took me to fall in love with myself? I was living a whole fake ass life. And then I fell in love with myself. And I'm in such a good place mentally, which allows me to want to be in a better place physically. Not for the wrong reasons. Not because, ooh, I want to fit into, a size 8 dress. No, I'm trying to get right because diabetes and high blood pressure runs in my family. You know what I'm saying? So fall in love with yourself. Know that you are worthy. A lot of y'all shoot me emails and we talk. If you ever email me and I don't respond, don't think that I'm ignoring you. A lot of times they filter, like Instagram and my Gmail, it filters to the junk. So I randomly have to go in there and search it. But reach out to me if you want to talk. I know this video was very impromptu. The camera angles going all types of ways. I ain't got on no pants, so I can't do that too much. But I'm here. I know the struggle. I know it gets hard, but we got this. You got this. I got this. We got this. Okay? I need to go in there and bleach my hair. Look at my makeup done ran off. Okay? But anyway, that's my weight loss. Oh, Lord. Okay? That's my weight loss. Okay? I just count my calories and I do cardio, and I love myself. Y'all know I love y'all too, okay? So I know this is very impromptu. If you got any questions, drop them in the comments, and y'all know I respond to all comments. I'll get back to them. But thank y'all so much for the way that y'all pour into me and gas me up. Sis, you looking good. I was like, oh, so thank y'all for gassing me up the way that y'all do. I love it, and I want to gas y'all up just as much. We can lose this weight together, boo. Until next time, which will be very, very soon, which is literally going to be in like 5 minutes because I got to go film. Bye, y'all. I got to do these nails first. Look at them. 8 up. 8 up. Okay. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.